Hi everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. I guess summer's finally here and we got another beached whale on the property. This time it's a 2012 Toyota Camry Hybrid. Long story with this one, kind of unclear. It's from, I think it's from Florida. The guy down there reached out to me. He buys and flips cars, and apparently this one was driving okay, then it was intermittently having problems. He took it to the dealer, and ever since then it has not started, has not moved on its own. It was brought here on a trailer. A huge RV pulled up last night, couldn't turn around, just dumped it here by the fence. So now it's our problem. The car's completely immobilized. Right now the battery back here, the regular battery, is only at 2.2 volts. So I don't know if it has a parasitic draw. We're just gonna hook up the battery charger, bump this thing up to 13.5 volts, scan it for codes, see where it goes. Let's see here. 13.5 volts, okay. And go. Well, I guess we should hook up the charger. Let's see how many amps we're putting on. 20. Alright. Apparently this is the original battery. They put a brand new one in. 2 of 23. I think this one's also spanked. You can try charging it. No, this one's at 3.6. Okay. Well, I don't know. Only 8 amps. It's not very promising. Let's hook up the scanner. So guys, this brand new battery is completely spanked. We got 1 amp going in. 13.5 volts. It only took 0.2 amp hours. That's how you tell. Anyways, well, I hope the charger can maintain the voltage here. I got the scanner booted up. Push the power button. Power on. We got all the lights. Hybrid Synergy drive. Trunk open, okay. 106,000 miles. Check hybrid system. Okay, that's exactly what we're gonna do. See what's going on with this thing. Alright, auto ID the vehicle. Let's do the smart scan. See what codes are stored. ECM, ECT, there's a HC, I assume that's hybrid control. Let me save these codes and we'll see what's up. Alright, so the only code stored in this hybrid control is hybrid battery voltage sensor B circuit low. Fantastic. Let's go to all data, look up this code, wiring diagram, see what we need to check. And the ABS is fussing that there is a problem in the HV system. So this is the problem that's disabling the car right now. Hybrid battery voltage sensor B circuit low. We can go in here. Sensor B. Okay, I wonder how many sensors there are and what the voltages read. So let's go to live data. See what's available. 265 data PIDs. So there's the battery block voltages, 1 through 17 it looks like. Okay. Internal resistance for the battery blocks. shift sensor B, shift sensor D, shift sensor P, shift sensor R. Okay. Let's just select all the data PIDs and just scroll through them. Battery block, maximum voltage, auxiliary battery voltage, okay. Ooh, battery block volume 0.5, 0.3, 14, 15, 0.2, 14, 14. These don't look very good. Why are they jumping around? Whoa. I think that's going to be our issue. So let's just look at all of the battery blocks. Minimum, maximum. Okay. Does that make any sense to you, these voltage readings here? Doesn't make any sense to me. Now, are some of them steady? Like V, no. They're jumping around. Like V03, that's steady at 14.7. V04 is steady at 14.7. Now, if this car's from Florida, is it possible that it had some water intrusion in the trunk, maybe some salt water, and it messed up this entire sensing circuitry? Perhaps. Perhaps. Well, let's look up this code. Battery voltage sensor B, circuit low. Alright. P0B42. So what I'm suspecting is we're going to find some major green crusties at this battery controller, the one that senses all the voltages. So we can write down, like, these are all intermittent: 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. They're all going from 0 to 14 volts. Okay. Same with 8 and 9. Number 10 is only going up to 0.2 volts. Number 6 looks low. Five, 4, and 3 look stable. Those are the only good ones. And then 1 and 2 are dead in the water. And it's fussing about number 2, but I think it should be fussing about all of them, but it's picking number 2 for some reason. So we have to get to this battery, HV battery module. Looking up some service info on this code. So B0 or a P0B42 hybrid battery voltage sensor B circuit low, and it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, Q, and R, or all circuits low. So that's your 17 circuits there. Battery smart unit or HV battery. Each battery block voltage becomes less than 2.5 volts open, one trip detection. Okay. I just want to see a wiring diagram here. Here it is. Check connections of the Z7 connector of the battery smart unit. So it comes in from the HV battery into this box. Install number 2 battery vehicle battery shield panel. Replace battery smart unit. So if you open that, you can get to it from remove the service plug grip, yes. Luggage compartment front trim cover, yes. Floor mat. Connector assembly. You got to remove the rear seat back trim. Intake duct. So this module lives right here. Alright, well that's going to be kind of a pain next to the fence, and I can't really move the car unless I can put it in neutral and kind of coast away a little bit. We got to get to this unit. Alright, so here's here's the teardown. So this part of the seat folds down. You got to get the cushion out, and there's a little pull tab to get this part of the seat down. Now we have to remove this cooling fan, some shrouds. We're going after this little module here. Before we do any of that, let's pull the big service grip plug back here. Behind this cover. There it is. Oh yeah, you have to do this, do this. Alright, now we're safe. We can remove some of this crap and get to that module. Alright, I think my theory with the water intrusion is going to be pretty accurate. I see rust on these fasteners. Look at that. You know that's going to be salt water. Either got in, didn't quite submerge the whole thing, but it's just death to hybrids, death to electronics. Exposed voltages don't like water whatsoever. There's one more back there. This cooling fan's gonna come off. That's basically off. Fun times. Uh-oh, more bad signs. We see rust right on the module cover. Yep. Those look okay. No green crusties there. So I think you just need to pop off this little metal shield. We'll be able to access the module. Well, here's our prize and here's our problem. What? Major corrosion, wire damage. That wire is snapped in half. That wire snapped in half. Oh my gosh. He must have melted together here. Looks like it got pretty hot. Oh, what a mess. What a freaking mess. Green crusties got the better of this hybrid. Let's see what the pins look like. I don't know if I can get that connector out. Let's use the claw. It's gonna be a mess in here. I know it's gonna be a mess in here. This car is just junk. Can we save any pins in the module? That's a good question. I think we have to do one more screw here. If I can get my driver on there. Yeah, this thing is junk. Got at least one pin completely missing, corroded. There's corrosion between the pins. And this is why hybrids suck. You get a little bit of corrosion in there and you're dead in the water. This is going to be, I mean, we can try to fix these wires here. How the heck are you going to fix that? This thing looks toast, burnt. I guess we're done with the diagnosis. I don't know, we'll have to quote a repair. Hopefully it's just buy a module and then repair the wiring. Alright, so I popped the battery sensor module apart just to see if was this thing submerged in water or did we just have a little bit of green crusties. Well, on the board it looks like the corrosion traveled from the pins. You can see a few of them are shorted together right there. But the board still looks okay. So this thing was not submerged. It was just, I don't know, a little external stuff getting in from the connector side. So, but the question still remains, what about the HV battery? Is there anything going on inside that, you know, even if we replace this and fix the wires, is it going to work? So I think we have to do a little further disassembly, maybe take off the shield there, just do a visual inspection and see, you know, since these wires really got fried, I mean, you can see the black there, they were completely destroyed. You know, my question is, how far back do we have to go to repair them? Because they go into the battery and then attach to the battery blocks. I want to make sure the HV battery is okay and we can get a new one of these, and hopefully it's not too expensive, and then try to get this car back on the road. Alright, so I did a little further assessment of the situation here. So we got 6 wires completely broken, 9 that are, or 3 more that are basically broken, just insulations keeping them together, and then 9 that are still intact. However, we got meltage right there. I think that's what might have caused the burning of the other wires. But if you look further upstream, I believe we can salvage the rest of these. Okay? I hope. So if we can just get a pigtail connector and a module, we have a hope. So it would be nice to probe what's remaining of these wires to make sure that all the battery cells in the battery and the HV battery are still good. And then we can quote the customer on wiring repairs, connector replacement, and module, battery sensing module replacement. By the way, I'm wondering why we see so much corrosion on this interior panel. It's, oh my gosh, that's supposed to be nice and clean. Sitting right here. So is there, and it has to be salt water. It's kind of ridiculous. Right in this corner. Like I said, the history of the car is unknown. It's from Florida. And it's a hybrid. Alright, so I just spoke to the owner of the vehicle. Got a few more details. It's actually from California. San Diego. Okay. Southern car. And he said there was water in the trunk. I'm like, okay, well now things are starting to come together. So it was involved in some fender bender. Apparently seals were compromised. The trunk got full of water. And well, there you go. That's why we see the rust on the fasteners and everything else. So that explains that. And he wants to resell it. He wants a most reliable, cheap fix. So bare minimum, we have to get the entire cover off the battery to get to these wires, strip them back, and then measure the voltages on each cell. After that, we can quote wiring repairs, probably pigtail replacement. I don't know if this is available. And then the little module there, that needs to be replaced because the pins in there are messed up. Other than that, I think we should be in good shape. Just have to use regular gasoline powered cars to push these useless hybrids around, huh? Yeah, we'll just park it here. That way we can get to whatever we need to get to for the repairs. And we'll see where this goes. Alright, eBay to the rescue. That's the connector that we need. Look at that, nice and clean. It says 10 to 15 Toyota Prius Hybrid battery wire harness cell strip. So I don't know if I want to replace the entire thing or just the pigtail, but regardless, it's only 40 bucks, so I'm going to order that, as well as a used module with all the pins intact. So we'll be in good shape. We just need to replace some parts.